Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Well, I haven't actually edited the intro. I was just preparing for a small bit. I've adjusted my microphone so the audio is a bit louder because I was struggling to hear my own voice when I was watching my own videos. So as per usual, let's do another casual battle, but this time it's the new event. I've actually tried it before. It's pretty fun, but unbalanced, very unbalanced. Skyros players win more than the Ochokochi players in this game mode. It's pretty unfair. First round, Ochokochi, we are not going to win. Most likely, we are not going to. But it's best to try. Alright, incoming Skyros. 3. There are 3 that are rapidly approaching. Make sure that they're... This is why I said that Skyros players win more than the Ochokochi players. Well, beacon wise and battle wise, because look at how many beacons they've handled. It's 4, and also that one specific Skyros is hanging on for dear life, but he no longer is. Alright, Skyros again, and I'm dead. These battles are very unbalanced, but it's very fun. I know for a fact that player is a pay-to-winner. I don't know why, but I can just feel it. I can feel it that they're a pay-to-win. Because most of the pay-to-win players here, well, a majority of them are usually Chinese. Well, I don't know why. I don't want to be racist, but the majority here of the Chinese players are mostly pay-to-win. And I feel like their clan is a pay-to-winner. Why am I talking about this? We can't even hold on to a single beacon now if they're all terrorizing us. The Skyros players are all terrorizing us. I'm dying. Wait. Hold on, quick pause. Quick pause. Quick pause, give me a second. I know I'll die, but hold on. I'm back now. I had to do something. Sorry for the pause. Alright, Skyros sent. We just need to kill this one. Problem is, the firepower on these weapons is absurdly horrible. No wonder why we can't win. The only way we can win is to either fling them out of the beacons, or I don't even know. The only way to win this game is either to get your Ochokochis in a group, or to be a Skyros. Send them out of bound. Never mind, they're not out of bounds, they just... We can't really hold all beacons. Skyros players. Alright, we have now held like 3 beacons, which is decently good. The only thing we have to do is to capture all beacons are good. Capture all is very good. The first one is alive, and now he's gone. We've fallen down a couple Skyros players now, which is pretty good because we are holding 4 beacons now. That's cool. Ochokochis are the best when they're in groups. They're always highest in firepower when they're in groups. Keep holding 3 or 4. We need to keep holding on to 3 and 4. What the? Oh. Is this guy alive? Hey. Yeah, I think he was just AFK for a little. But anyways, we need to capture more of these beacons. We seriously need to capture these beacons. We can now hold 4. We need to hold 4. It's the same guy who failed. Anyways, we need to get that final beacon, but we don't really need to anymore. So all I'll do instead is to just goof around because we've already won the battle, which is pretty impressive. Alright, first win in the video. Let's bet for another win. I mean, I haven't really won in the last battles I've made. Actually, in the last videos I've made, I haven't really won any of the battles. But for now, I'll be prioritizing making videos. I have to work on videos because I haven't really posted one in probably a week or 2. And also, the last 2 videos had no commentary because I wasn't in a good mood. I was feeling down and I don't really know what to pretty much do. But now that I feel like doing some live commentary on my videos, yeah, maybe sure. Let's do another casual. Alright, ally links. What? Oh, never mind. have to make sure we win. Enemy Rex. There's an enemy Rex. I need to identify the enemies first before I never mind. Okay, I'm way too confident. I am way too confident on doing this. I wasted my mauler. That's not good. We have to like snipe them down. We have 3 beacons, which is very good. We just have to make sure we can hold them. We have to hold all of those beacons, because if we don't, we will get evaporated. Alright, Condor has saved. W Condor. Anaxor has space share. Leech players? Oh wait. Haven't seen that in a while. Okay, I need to get near this Anaxor because the only way to kill them is to get some really strong. You have to like deal lots of damage to them, because when they fly you can't really kill them. And also I think I'm going to die now. I'll have to heal myself. I have to take cover. We are still holding on to 3, which is very good. We just have to kill this other Rex, in which we probably can. I just have to pray we can. Just to add something, and they just have Atlas? What? We are going to die because of this Atlas. There's an Atlas, enemy Atlas. We can't do anything. We are helpless now. We have to kill that Atlas. But before we can kill that, the beacons will kill them first. Because look at that. Alright. This is good. We can now hold on to the tiles. considerable amount of weekends. Alright, attack that Amit. Muromets! We need to break their shields and defenses. Because it's best if we do. And we've already won! 2 wins in 1 video. Can we make it 3? Obviously not. Of course we would never win. 3 single wins in 1 video? Not possible. Well, considering the fact that if you watched my other videos, you would understand that I don't get that much wins. Well, it's pretty obvious why I don't even upgrade my robots. But I'll try to do the best I can. I'm trying my best to manage everything. I don't even know how. Let's upgrade this Elox. Alright, good enough. I don't even know what's good or bad. I've tried Atlas in my previous video. Well, it's a fun build. It's a very fun robot, and with this build, it's decently fun. But I did try to block all the damage with my shields, but for some reason I somehow died because of such. And also we've got the Wonder Worker on the Atlas, which is pretty good. We just need to the only thing that is stopping Atlas is the lack of upgrades. Maybe I'll like upgrade this Atlas when I fully adjust my Mauler. Mauler is a pretty good Titan, it just needs some skill. Well, Atlas does need skill too, just not much. Anyway, let's do another battle, but I'll be experimenting. I'll be using Atlas instead of Mauler. I hope this microphone is loud enough. I need the audio to be like decently loud, not too loud, not too quiet, just right. Alright, the third battle in one very low. Let's hope we win. I like to identify my enemies first before attacking them. It's a good... for me, it's a good tactic for me because it lets me like understand them better and know when to use my abilities to counter these guys. There's a Tet, and we have to kill that Tet first. We need to prioritize the beacon runners, which is Rex and Tet, and I know for a fact that I'm going to die. But it's best to fight him off while I can. The only way a Rex dies is if their ability ends, and in which we have already killed them. The only way to kill a Ravager is by using Quantum Radar or using the Amit. I don't know how the Amit's ability can defeat enemies even when they're in stealth, which is very confusing for me. Alright, Anaxol, we are I don't wanna say the word. Alright, there's a crisis. We are going to die because of this badly or two. There's two snipers. There's an orphan. There's an orphan. There's an orphan. Look. An orphan. Which is called... Hold on. What was that thing called? That orphan is called... a samjock. Only idiots would use samjock. And also we are losing beacons.
Jeff's back in the kitchen, baby.
Alright, let's try out Atlas. Let's try him out. Now let's try to capture the beacons with Atlas. Can we even do that? Alright.
Seasoned, sir.
And Firmament Burden. Can we do Firmament Burden? Firmament Burden.
The slow cook zone.
Alright, we've done Firmament Burden. Make sure the shields are still up because we are going to die. We need to manage our shields. And then Witch. Boom! Atlas is very fun. Despite me only using it in... Oh.
Seasoned, sir.
Oh. That Bjorn just countered my... Oh, whoa, no, 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 you jump scared me for a second. We need to capture beacons. Oh, no. Let's use this guy as our last resort. We need to get the beacons. Beacons are what we need. Oh no 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 we know. God, oh god, oh god, oh god. Status has quantum radar. If he like reloads his ability, they can counter me. Oh look, Shenlu. Haven't seen that one in a while. It's still terrifying. Whoa, 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 whoa. We need the beacons. Prime Sword. He'll take the beacons, and in which I'll try to fight back. This is my beacon and it's mine. It's mine only. Oh, why did I jump? Why did I jump? Mauler. Judging by their speed, they're probably a max level. That Bjorn player is pretty tanky. Enemy Atlas. Just to add salt on the wound. No! No, 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 no. Damn it. We can only use 2 now. Yo, we're going to lose this battle. I don't care anymore. There's an enemy mauler. They're approaching. They're about to kill this. They're going to kill our Stellar Sirius. And in which he has already done, which means we are dead. Two wins, 1 loss. Well, that's okay. I'll be making more long form videos, well, if I do get the chance and if I want to. I'll still be making War Robots content. Well, as long as I can get an adequate amount of views, I'll try my best to grow this channel. This is probably the outro for this video, and in which it probably will. And for now, I'll be swapping. Yeah, sure, let's swap. Oh! Vincere. Replace Venar for the Stellar Veyron. I wanna try out no builds, and in which I am doing it right now. Alright, Mauler gets that. His veneer is replaced. Let's do one last battle. Yeah, sure, let's do one last battle with Atlas. Hold on, what was his secondary again? Okay, Ascension. Alright. One last battle for this video. Alright, don't use Mauler, we'll be using Atlas. There's an ally orphan, which is also called a Samjok, and a person with a very large wallet right in front of me. I can tell this person has a very large wallet, well, judging by his weapons. Like, how do you get an ultimate Orcan? For free. You can't get anything for free. You have to work for it. And pay for it. Just to add salt on the wound. Alright, the Hastaros is vulnerable, and in which we will use it as an opportunity to kill. Never mind, we are the ones that are vulnerable. And now they've swapped roles. What the fuck? They probably had a quantum. Wait, no. They probably had a shield breaker module. Ophion or Hastaros? I'm betting on Hastaros. I'll break his shield for a bit, and then I'll take cover. Why am I slow? Alright, Hastaros. Orphan. Kill that orphan. They deserve to die. Oh, never mind. It's an Orpheon. It's an Orpheon. I thought it was a Samchok. Alright, take cover. We must capture the beacons. Beacons are the only way to get us out. I'd like to make this a quick battle. No! Dear God, why are there so many of you? How many Ophions do you have? Kill yourself. And as for you, oh Jesus Christ. I am not going to mess with you unless your shield is down. Your shield's down, which means I can finally break your little arm. So, yes. Oh my. Oh my. Sport Condor? How did you activate your ability? How did you activate it twice? How? How do you do that? Kill yourself. Now I'm the next one to get killed. We need to break his weapons and then... Oh no, the firmament burden. Alright, let's kill an Atlas. Let's kill this Atlas.
Jeff's back in the kitchen, baby. Shielded, seasoned, served.
You'll be the one in my
Welcome to the
firmament
slow
burden.
cook zone.
You are dead. How did you heal? How'd you do that? Oh, never mind. There you are. Die.
Tell Evil Life I never used canned stuff.
We died. We both died at the same time, which is very sad. We need to kill this enemy at... Why are there so many of you? Why are there so many of you? How? That's not possible. Why are there so many of you? They either won that in the super chest. They probably won that in the super chest, which explains the entire enemy team being Atlas. Or they either paid for it. Those are my possible answers, but I'm still going to be asking, why are there so many of these guys? But unfortunately, there's only like 4 of them. Whoa. There's an orphan. There's a stupid little... You I want to bash that guy's head in, because only losers would only use those. They're so freaking annoying. There's an enemy Atlas at half health, and in which I'll try to mess with them. We have to make sure that their shields are down. It's simple. Just make sure their shields are down. When their shields are down, they're... This guy needs to kill themselves. I actually hate this guy. Samchok users are a freaking joke. These guys are just jokes. This thing literally takes no skill to use. Atlas actually does need skill to use. I'll be studying each Atlas build. I need to know how they... I need to like study how they mean it. This guy uses the near... This guy uses a near full set, in which I do have a near full set too. All I'm lacking is just a void weapon. Just one Why are you here? I thought you weren't meta. I thought you weren't a meta. Alright, that guy's dead. I need to study how these guys work. Mauler? How did that Mauler do that with such simple weapons? Anyways, we're losing our allies, and as we're talking, we're actively losing enemies and allies. and nobody is even touching a beacon. Like absolutely nobody is touching beacons. Nobody is capturing them. Nobody. Why is it that when other YouTubers, well actually, why is it that when other people play, their allies capture the beacons? Even the YouTubers that play this game have allies that capture their allies capture. Oh, never mind. I don't need to trash talk about them anymore. I don't need to. They finally regained their brains. No way. They suddenly remembered to capture beacons. Yay. But this guy still needs to kill himself. Samjock players are an absolute joke. They take little to no skill in, but the only way to kill them is to wait for their phase shift to end, which takes probably 1 year. What? Where oh, how did you? How'd you get there? I swear to God you were on the spawn. You were from spawn. How did you get there? How? Interesting build though. Very interesting. Now you're dead. I never realized that the sword unit does this thing when it walks. I never knew it can do that. But a pretty cool detail that I never noticed at all. Also, you're using the weapons only losers use. Way too overpowered. And take absolutely no skill. But hey, at least we won. What? What? Huh? How? How? What? How? We had so many beacons, how? Maybe because of the points and the timer has ended. Yeah, maybe. Looks like we're number 1. 2 million damage, 2 assists, 4 kills, 1 beacon captures, and 1,166 honor points. That's okay. Anyways, this is probably the end of this video. I might use the Atlas more. Yeah, I might use the Atlas more than my Mauler. But for now, I'll be ending this video. Goodbye.